Hello friends. Okay, I am gonna quickly show you how to do heatless curls. I did a video last night and a bunch of you were like, how do you even do this? This doesn't work for my hair, so we're gonna do a really fast heatless hair tutorial. So say hi, hope you're having a good Sunday. Heatless curls are like my jam. It's the easiest way to get ready, and if you have watched anything I do, it's all about easy, easy, fast because I have 3 kids. I am always in a hurry and I have lots going on. So I'm gonna show you how to use this curl band. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my last video because I just kind of showed you how the curls turned out. But a lot of you were like, I don't believe you, or you wanted to see how you actually put this in. And if I can do this, anyone can do it. Where do I live? I'm in Idaho, so it's a really lazy Sunday around here. Yeah, I'm just cleaning the house. Actually, my husband has been gone in with my oldest. Look at my hair. This is where we're working with. My oldest has been gone in a national baseball tournament with my husband for the last 5 days. So we're like getting the house cleaned and they're finally coming home today, which I'm so excited about. So I am going to show you a couple tips and tricks, okay? If heatless curls are not working for you, try these tips because there's my nails. There you go. They're so fun. I love these this time. But if you're having a hard time with heatless curls, I'm gonna make it easy, okay? So, couple of tricks. One, I have very fine hair because a lot of people ask me that. I wouldn't say it's thin anymore. It used to be, but I still got this to work, even with my thinner hair. But what I like to do is have dirty hair. So I never do my heatless curls on my first day washed hair. I'll usually do it like 2 or 3 days in, okay? Yes, this will work for all hair types. It really will, but you have to play around with it and something, so really quick, okay, let's start with this. This is the Cozy Confidence Curl Band, okay? I've tried a bunch of other curl bands, heatless curls, and I don't like them. One, because I'm a really light sleeper, so I like things that are really easy and soft to sleep in. This is very soft. People think it's like a bathrobe, but it's not because it's thicker than a bathrobe, so it's like almost like a tubing, so you're gonna get the curls that are more like those like volume type of curls versus using something that's really like, you've seen the heatless ones, right? That are really, really hard to sleep in. This is not going to be like that. So it's very easy to sleep in. My daughter's 15, she sleeps in it. She has no problem either. So this is what I'm using. This is what I'm talking about. I do have a 15% off code that I will, when I post this, you can, we'll just say curls, and I'll send you the link if you are wanting to purchase this after watching this, okay? So here's my tips and tricks. This works on all hair types, but one thing that I was told by this hair band company was that the more you do it, the more your hair gets used to it. Kind of like hair training, right? So I don't wash my hair every day, but that took some time to like work up to it. It's the same thing with a curl band. If you do it once and your hair just kind of lets the curl go, keep doing it because it's almost like hair training over and over, okay? Second tip. Do it on dirty hair. Don't wash your hair and do it the next day. Like, to me, I have to go 2 to 3 days out from when I washed it because it's gonna have a little bit more like grit to it, and that helps. Third, use a dry shampoo. So this is my hair. I'm like, I think I'm 2nd day, 3rd day out from washing my hair, and I'm gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo in first, just at the roots. So if you have fine hair, this trick is really helpful. It's gonna just add a little more grip to the hair. So I'm just gonna put that in first. I'm using the Monate one. You can use whatever one you want. I just like this one a lot. And I'm just gonna get right at the roots. For me, this really holds the curl. And then I'm also gonna just put a little bit on the bottom. So I'm just kind of giving like some grit to the hair, okay? All right. Other question I get a lot is what length do I use? So I use the long one. I don't use the short. I think there's a short and sassy, and this is the longer one. My hair is about here on me, so if that helps, okay? So now I've got my dry shampoo in. If your hair is not holding the curl, that means you have too much moisture in your hair, okay? So that's why waiting a couple days to do it after you've washed your hair, that's gonna help a lot. Then you're just gonna kind of part it down wherever you part it, and I'm just gonna go, I don't even know. I don't have a great part. It doesn't matter. And I'm gonna go right to the end, all the way to the back. And I'm using my hands. I'm not using a comb. You guys, if I can do this, you can do it. I swear to you, because I am not amazing at hair. I don't claim to be, but I do find easy ways to do things. Okay, so I've got 2 sections of hair, okay? Hopefully this is easy so far. Then I'm gonna take the curl band and I'm going to place it, hey Rye, I'm gonna place it back, like farther back on the head. I'm not gonna place it right here. I'm gonna place it back, okay? Now, then you wanna take some kind of clip. So it's even, hopefully you can see that. It's kind of even there. Then you take a clip and you're going to clip it to your head because we don't want it to move, okay? That was not good. Okay. You know when you like do stuff, like you're used to doing things like with no audience and then you actually have to like show how this works? It's like, I'm nervous to show you because what if I like do it wrong? But here's the thing, you can do this wrong and it still will work, so it'll be fine. Okay, so my hair is sectioned into 2 pieces. I've got my curl band on, back farther in the head, and I've got this like clip holding it. Now if you have a smaller clip, that's gonna work better. I just couldn't find mine. Then you're going to, now there's a couple different methods, and here's the thing, if you've gotten one of these and you don't know how to use it, go to Cozy Confidence's Instagram page because she has really good tutorials. Mine isn't gonna be an amazing tutorial because I'm not a hair person. I can do makeup all day, but hair is not my thing, okay? And I kind of like to put it on this side. You could put it in the middle, but I like to put it on this side so it's just not in the way when I'm doing my hair. Thank you, making me feel better. Okay, so here's what I've done that's helped a lot. I don't like a real tight curl. If you like a tight curl, take smaller sections. I don't like a tight curl. So there's a couple ways to do it. One, there's like a braiding method. I'm not good enough to do that one. I have done it and I like it, but I have to practice that one over and over to do good. But I'm gonna show you a really simple method. Anyone can do it, okay? But the key is a lot of people take it and they start just wrapping it around like the face instead of pulling from the back. So what you wanna do, let me get it all done. So what you wanna do is I like to take a bigger front section. So this is how big my front section is. I don't have a lot of hair. And I'm gonna wrap it all the way. Now you wanna keep one hand on the curl band and one hand here, and you wanna keep it tight, okay? Then what you're gonna do is you're going to pull from the back, where I made that part, you're gonna pull from the back all the way to the front. So see how I did that? All the way from the back to the front. And then you're gonna kind of take that section of hair, trying to show you, and attach it to that front section. And then you can see, look how like I'm pulling hard. You can see that on my forehead. I'm pulling it, okay? And I'm holding it back. See how my arm is back? I'm not down, I'm back. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pull it around the band again. And then I get my hands ready for the next section. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know. And then I'm gonna go back to the back of my hair again. And I'm gonna go all the way from the back to the front again. And I like to take my finger, I don't know if you can see that, and kind of grip the hair that way and put it together again. And I just keep doing this. And the tighter you get, the better your curls will be. So if you're having a problem with your curls being tight or they're like not staying, it's probably you're not pulling it tight enough and you're not holding it back. So when I first started this, I wasn't holding it tight enough and my curls would work, but they would come out very, very loose. And now that I figured this out, now I'm just taking my end section and I'm just wrapping it around the band. And I'm keeping it tight because I still don't, when I release this, it's gonna kind of move. But when I realized that I had to pull it tight and keep it behind my ear instead of the front of my face, that also changed how my curls came out. Okay, so I don't like to wrap my hair all the way around. I like to keep about that much out. And when you buy this curl band, you can also get scrunchies, like silk scrunchies that come with it so you don't get a crease. I lost my scrunchie, so I'm just gonna use, these are like little rubber bands I use for my hair. They're kind of like a, I don't know, they're like a, I don't know, they're really soft, but they're not gonna crease. And I just use them this way. And then I'm just gonna tie it off. Guys, it's so easy. And you wanna do it tight enough that you're not going to obviously have it come out when you're sleeping. Now this is gonna loosen, but it's gonna stay behind the ear, which also if you do it behind the ear, it's gonna be easier to sleep in. So if you have a hard time sleeping in a curl band, this is gonna keep it nice and tight behind the ear and not as uncomfortable. Okay, so now I'm gonna take out, because this is secure, I don't need the clip anymore. So now I'm gonna come over to the other section, which is about that much hair. And we're gonna do the same thing, okay? So, and here's the thing too, I mess up all the time when I'm doing this. You can take it out and start again. It's just like makeup. You can just always try again. But the more you do this, I promise the easier it gets. Okay, and if you're wondering what this looks like when after I sleep in it, go watch my video from yesterday and you'll see. Okay, good, I'm hoping this is helpful. It's so hard to show angles. Okay, so one thing I'm doing here, this is my non-dominant side. So I'm taking my thumb and I'm holding my hair there so I can go back and pull from the back. For me, I think the biggest thing was trying to figure out how to position my hands to actually get this to work. And because this is my weird non-dominant side, it's harder for me. Okay, so there we go. The first section's always the hardest for me to grab. Okay, let me get those off. Okay, but once again, I'm pulling backwards. And then I'm going to go from the front to the back. Where did that hair go? There we go. And I'm going to just pull behind the ear. And one thing too that I didn't realize when I was watching tutorials is you're actually taking this entire strand. So when I pulled that around, I'm going around the band before I pull my next strand and connect it. And when you get to your ear, you don't want to have this hair hanging down. So you want to make sure you're really tight with that. Once you get all your hair, it's really easy. And you're just going to keep wrapping. Just like this. And now listen, I've kept this in my hair for a couple hours. I've kept this in on overnight. And my curls are always better if I keep it in overnight, but this does work if I just keep it in for a couple hours too. So, someone was asking about the back of my hair. Does this curl the back? It does curl the back of your hair, but it won't curl the back of your hair. See how that kind of loosened? It's okay. It won't curl the back of your hair if you don't pull from the back like I was pulling from the back. If you just go and you wrap just from the front, it's not gonna curl your entire hair. So the back of your hair will look flat. So that's the biggest thing is you wanna make sure that you're pulling from the back to the front and you're gonna get so much better of a curl. Now what you can do, I do this all the time, I just take it and I kind of cross it up like this. I know, I look grandma, but you guys, this works, whoops. And then I clip it. And a lot of times I'll either just leave the clip in and sleep in it, or today I'm just gonna keep it in for a while. So it'll be fine, see? There we go. And then it stays. Someone just asked if I do it with my hair wet. So for me, it does not work, but I have seen tutorials where you can get it in like this dry and then spritz it with a mister and get it a little bit wet. But for me, my hair didn't curl well when I did it with any type of water. So I do it dry. It works for me, but like I said, play with it. And if your hair isn't holding the curl, it's almost like hair training. Do it a couple times, in a row, and you will see a huge difference. I didn't believe that because when I first started using this, I could not get a curl to stay at all. And I have very stick straight hair, so it would just drop. So the more I've done it, the more my hair is kind of got hair trained by it. So definitely try that. Now, when I take this out, what I will do is I'll use a tiny bit of oil. You don't want to use too much oil because it will lose the curl. So just a tiny bit of oil. I'll use my haircut box, my hair mascara for any frizzies, and then I will spray it with a really good hairspray. So that's how I get it to stay all day, but my curls do not drop. So if your curls are dropping, try some of these techniques. I hope they help. But like I said, if you want to know how this turns out, go watch my video from yesterday and you'll see it. And if you want my 15% off discount code for this curl band, which I'm telling you right now, if you've tried a curl band and you cannot sleep in it, this is the softest one I've ever tried and it works really well. So anyways, you can write the word curls when I post this and I'll send you a 15% off discount code. Right now they're 15% off. Normally my code's only 10%, but they're 15. So anyways, okay. There's my cute hair. Now I'm gonna go clean my house. If you guys have any questions when I post this, please ask. That's what I'm here for. I just appreciate you. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. And I hope that this helped just a little bit to make you try a curl band again, because I promise you it's the easiest thing and you're not putting heat on your hair. So your hair is gonna grow so much better. It's not gonna have the damage. It's awesome. Okay, bye guys.